Hi, Shoshana. I started making French toast and I was videotaping it, but then the memory was full, so I was trying to erase stuff, so I just erased everything I just did. So I'm going to go through it again, really fast. Actually, I'm going to take my time because this is cooking French toast. And I explained that I wanted to get a square-shaped container, and I added milk halfway. I did that, and then I broke 2 eggs carefully. I have some butter and the Texas toast. Texas toast is a little bit thicker, and I like it. You can do it with regular bread, but I'm kind of getting more into having thicker bread because then it doesn't get all sloppy and soggy. I used a fork to beat it all together and make it this yellowy kind of thinger, and you can see that it's more liquid than slime, and that's good because I don't like when the French toast is too eggy. That, you know, makes me unhappy. You can use a whisk, but I use a fork because it kind of does the same thing. And as far as life goes, I don't like to collect a lot of items, and one thing that I don't need every day is a whisk, so if I can use a fork and get the same results, then why not? Right now I just opened up the butter because I turned the stove on to 7, and it's best to get everything started over here before you start putting stuff in the pan, because otherwise it gets really sticky. And I use straight up butter. Butter, right on there, like that. And you want to make sure there's enough butter for all. I also talked about my simple ingredients for French toast. Some people put a lot more ingredients in it. Some people put cinnamon in it, but as I said, I believe in cooking that you should keep it as basic as possible, because I believe that the people that are eating it, I'm actually going to turn this down, it's a little bit too hot, so there, that the people that are eating it should have choices. So some people don't like cinnamon as much as other people. There's one piece. You know, I'm going to do this better. I'm holding the camera, so alright, I need a spatula. I'll be right back. Okay, I do not have a spatula today, so I'm going to use a plastic spoon. Not a regular, disposable one, but a reusable plastic spoon, so I don't scratch up any of the Teflon on the pan. Here comes more love. And one more. The kids are sick. Have been for a couple days now. Darius just got new symptoms to his illness. I didn't mean to laugh there, but he can tend to be a little bit dramatic about these kinds of things. I wanted to also show you my Valentine's gift from Ian. Gifts were roses, which is really sweet, and I really can't remember the last time I got roses. And that yummy cake up there. So everyone's been picking at that. And that's why I'm getting this started, because it's 8:29. We usually do breakfast a little bit earlier than this, especially on school days. Other point of this is to talk about my videotaping of last night, which was very self-centered, and I think I just needed to do that. So that one's for Matt. Part of being a better person, you have to assess, well, am I being self-seeking? This is straight up from the 12-step program. And was I self-seeking last night? Maybe not. Maybe I just really needed to, because I really don't think that people understand where I was coming from, because they really don't know who I am. But was I being self-seeking? No, I don't think it was fueled by anything. Like, I am not trying to climb anymore or be a part of anything that is already well and good and established. So there you go. I wanted to say that. But I also wanted to suggest that when we were talking about you know, when I was doing my little finger dance about how things break down and make record labels to get littler, that it's not far removed that if you really want to make everyone happy, then there needs to be a system in place. And maybe Wizrocklopedia had it right a long time ago of breaking things down into genres. Like, we all wanted to say that we were all doing the same thing, but we're really not doing the same music. So let's see what that's like, you know? So, you know, we could use, see, I'm talking about us doing this together, because I'm still interested, and I'll help. Breaking bands into genres, that way, when there is a selection process, it would be more diplomatic and democratic to choose bands, like a band from each genre, and then everyone would say, you know what, they have their crap together. It's not that they're just picking out a certain few, you know, bands and trying to, you know, be the most successful in your charitable things. I mean, it's charitable, which means that you're trying to do good stuff, but at the same time, it's the top thing that you can kind of achieve in Wizard Rock. So maybe you could avoid hurting people's feelings by saying this is what it is. It's not just fuck you, I do what I want to do, and you know, you're an asshole. I made that up. But it would help people like me. Let's see this French toast. Beautiful. Now, I don't like to stand over a hot stove and just watch things, but French toast you do have to keep an eye on because things get pretty heated up. And I do have it closer to medium heat. On here it's 6. And see, that's years of guitar playing. Shoshana, if you want to cook French toast and not have to use a spatula, then you get these little calluses on your fingers and you can grab hot pizza and stuff like that. So there's another reason to play guitar. And I heard you playing guitar. Matt, if you're watching, Shoshana's totally playing guitar. Totally going to get her to play a show. That's basically it. So, breaking up Wizard Rock into genres, and some milk, eggs, butter, Texas toast. I'd like to know why they call it Texas toast. I mean, it's thicker. I mean, does everything in Texas have to be bigger? I think this is something we could ask Jace. Maybe. He still talks to me. Sayonara.